What up, everybody in YouTube world? Here's another video by Ify's Voice. So here goes another video. The title of this video is going to be called something like "The Black People and the American Dream." Black people and the American Dream. Black people and the American Dream. Can it be really achieved? For some people, yes, it has been achieved and it can be achieved. But for most, can it be achieved? Black people and the American Dream. Since we're little kids in the modern era, society tells us we can achieve anything. We can go to school, get our education, get our degrees, um, and work hard, and you can achieve anything. That's what you're taught from a young age in the modern era. But is it really achievable? Is it really achievable for all? Is the American dream really achievable for all? They tell you to go to college, learn, and do this, do that, study hard, and be the best you can be. But is the American dream achievable for all? Does the dynamics of society work for all people? My answer to that is no. So the dynamics of the educational system doesn't really work for everybody, not just black people, not just black people, but for everybody. It doesn't really work for everybody, But I'm focusing on black people and the American dream. Um, when you grow up, after a while, you start to realize the reality of economic disenfranchisement, you know, the lack of resources and stuff like that. And you realize some people really don't have the same, the same, I ain't gonna say opportunity because everybody has opportunity, but everybody doesn't have the same level of, of, what is it? What's the word? Same level of, is it opportunity? Everybody has opportunity, I feel, but everybody doesn't have the same start as everybody, and everybody doesn't have the same. Well, in this general, in a little sense, it is opportunities, available opportunities and stuff like that. So, with the realization, when you grow up and you're black, you're gonna realize economic disenfranchisement, the lack of resources and stuff like that. You're gonna realize that even if all of us went to college, all of us got jobs, which is impossible for everybody to be successful through education. I'm not saying impossible, but well, the way the universe and life outside of education is made up, everybody has to live a certain life. So I understand that a little bit. But outside of that, when you realize that not really that everybody has to live a certain life, I shouldn't have said that. That's wrong. So scratch that. But when you grow up, you start to realize that economic disenfranchisement and the lack of resources doesn't let everybody achieve the American dream as promised from a young age, in the modern era. So everybody when you grow up you start to realize the obstacles set in your life and why this is so hard to achieve and why is it so hard for me to do this and other people to easy for them to do that. And you realize the way life is set up, the way life works is that um, if you work hard, if you persevere in the long run, everybody does see the same way and just generally get the same opportunities as everybody. But the problem is the road in between. So with the lack of resources in the black community, the economic disenfranchisement, the lack of resources and stuff like that, it's not possible. It's not possible for everybody in the black community or African American community to achieve the American dream, no matter how hard they try. It's not hard they try. It's just not possible to achieve that American dream. So if all of us, no matter what you read, no matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, some of us are gonna have to live in the projects. So and you realize it or not. Well, I wouldn't say projects. Scratch that. That's wrong. So that's wrong. No, not all of us have to live in the projects. But whether you realize it or not, everybody's not gonna live in that 3 bedroom house. Everybody's not gonna have that 6-figure job, which is not really the bad thing because everybody of any other race doesn't have that 3 bedroom house, 4 bedroom house, that 6-figure job. But I'm just focusing on black people for the moment now. But I don't want to sound too like off because I realize that people of other races don't sometimes achieve the American dream too. But the way it's set up is that economically, the society is built for upward mobility of other races rather than black people. It's like black people are just denied resources and it's just they're disenfranchised from economic situations and upward mobility more than other races I feel in this society, in American society. So is the American dream possible for everybody? When in reality, everyone gets bits and pieces of the American dream, but is it truly fulfilled in every last one of us, as in certain criterias? Well, I would say in some aspects it is. Some people realize what is important in life, and some people get it and just are happy with their lives, even though they don't have the most best salaries or the biggest houses. So, in a general sense, people find fulfillment with their lives and are happy. So, but is it really the American dream? Is it really a success story? Is it really achievable, the American dream by everybody? I would just say no, as it would be in any other. Well, I'm talking about America, but it's not really possible for everybody in America of any race really. But I'm focusing on Black people to achieve the American dream. It's just not possible. The way everything in the universe is set up, everybody doesn't see so well. Everybody doesn't get the same opportunities. Everybody doesn't see so correctly. Everybody doesn't have a smooth life. Everybody doesn't learn quickly enough. Doesn't see to better in life. So in the long run, we all see cool. When you're old man, you see cool. But in the short run, it's kind of difficult for some black people to achieve the American dream. I'm not saying it's impossible. People don't. People do achieve the American dream. There's plenty of black success stories. So don't get it twisted. There are plenty of black success stories in this world in America. So some people do achieve the American dream. Some people a good amount. Well, some people. But can everybody achieve the American dream in America if they try hard and if can everybody achieve the American dream? It kind of seems like everybody can't, because everybody's not going to be so of any race really. But I'm focusing on black people. Everybody's not going to be so well off. Everybody's not going to be so better, whether in America or the countries. But this is America, and I'm talking about. So I just want to realize that everybody's not going to achieve the American dream. Everybody's not going to have the 3 bedroom house, the luxury apartment, the great job, and everything, no matter how hard they try. So I'm just saying it right now. But I'm just focusing on black people. So every black person is not gonna realize the American dream, no matter how hard they try. Not well, the American dream, no matter how hard they try. Not how hard they try, but the American dream. You're not gonna all have that six figure job. You're not all gonna have that luxury house or apartment, that car, that marriage. Well, you have your family, but in terms of monetary achievements, everybody doesn't truly reach that level of success in terms of monetary or certain criteria. But for as terms of being happy and just achieving your life goals and living your life the way you want to live it and just being a success within your own means, I think plenty of people achieve the American dream. But in terms of other criteria, as in wealth and certain criteria like that, not everybody achieves the American dream. Not everybody lives that life, of any race, but I'm focusing on black people. And I don't want to say it's sad, but that's just the way society is built. Everybody doesn't reach the promised land. So just realize that, but it doesn't mean your life will suck or you will just suffer or just live a bad life. You can live a pretty good life still, a comfortable life, which is a part of the American dream. But I'm talking about the real success stories and part of the American dream success stories and a level of achievement that everybody really kind of wants to get to, but some people fall short of. So that's what this video is about. Black people and American dream. Does everybody achieve it? No. Doesn't mean you're not happy. Maybe you achieved the American dream by your standards, but is it achieved fully by every black person? No. Is it possible to be achieved by every black person? Possibly, but the situations and circumstances able to achieve that in America at the current time? No. But can it be achieved in the future with corrections in society? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. But black people are the American dream. Does every black person achieve the American dream? Is it possible? Do people get it? Is there racism involved? I don't want to throw racism in there because I don't know. I think there's a bigger picture besides racism. Racism plays its part, but I think there's a bigger universe out there circuit that leads to certain circumstances. All right, that's the video for now. Have a great day. Peace.